There are hidden layers to reality that most people never see. While many walk through life thinking only about the physical, the Chosen One operates under a different order. They are guarded, shielded, and surrounded by unseen forces that work silently yet powerfully. These forces are not accidents. They are divinely orchestrated protections that ensure the Chosen One can fulfill their mission without being prematurely destroyed by envy, hatred, or spiritual attacks. If you're reading this, it's not by chance. Something within you is resonating with the truth about spiritual protection. In this space, we reveal secrets that were once whispered only in hidden places. Before we begin, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss more revelations like this. And if you feel like you've received this message at exactly the time you needed it most, type 1111 in the comment section for divine blessings, because nothing about this moment is a coincidence. 1. The force of divine assignment. A Chosen One does not merely live life as a random accident of birth, they walk under a divinely orchestrated assignment. This assignment is not just a calling or a purpose in the way most people understand it. It is a spiritual contract sealed in realms unseen. When a person is chosen, their life is mapped out by a higher power with precision. They are placed in specific families, communities, and seasons of history not by chance, but by design. This divine assignment acts like a protective shield around them. Enemies may scheme, strategize, or conspire in secret rooms, yet before any attack reaches the Chosen One, it must first pass through the approval of heaven. Most of these attacks never make it past the spiritual barrier. That is why many times, dangers simply miss a Chosen One without explanation. A car that should have hit them swerves, an opportunity meant to trap them falls apart, or a betrayal is revealed before it fully unfolds. This isn't coincidence but the invisible hand of their assignment working on their behalf. Because their path is aligned to something far bigger than themselves, every step is guarded. Even mistakes get redirected into protection. This force of assignment is the reason why you survive things that were designed to destroy you. It is why certain relationships, jobs, or environments simply wouldn't stick no matter how hard you tried. Your assignment would not let you settle where danger or sabotage was waiting. 2. The shield of ancestral intercession. Long before a Chosen One takes their first breath, someone, maybe a praying grandmother, a great-grandfather who walked in righteousness, or even an unknown spiritual ancestor, has already paved a spiritual path for them. Their fasting, prayers, sacrifices, and declarations echo across generations, forming a shield that operates like an invisible force field. Many Chosen Ones don't realize that they are not just living off their own strength, they are walking under the covering of ancient intercession. This is why accidents pass them by, or why those who attempt to harm them often end up exposing themselves or falling into their own traps. These ancestral prayers act as spiritual surveillance and protection. It's as though spiritual guardians were stationed ahead of time, intercepting danger and blocking arrows in advance. Even when the Chosen One feels weak, tired, or unworthy, these prayers still speak for them. They stand as testimonies in heavenly courts, calling for mercy, guidance, and protection over their lives. Because of this shield, many Chosen Ones experience impossible survivals. Diseases that should have taken them daunting, scandals meant to destroy them are overturned, and opportunities they did not even pray for fall into their lap. The shield of ancestral intercession is not just about protection from harm, but also about propulsion into destiny. The unseen hands of those who came before push them forward, creating openings in impossible places. The Chosen One may not even know the names of these ancestors or spiritual guardians, but their cries still echo, surrounding them with an atmosphere of favor and safety that no enemy can breach. 3. The cloak of divine invisibility. One of the greatest and most misunderstood forces protecting the Chosen One is divine invisibility. This doesn't mean that people literally cannot see them. Their physical presence is still visible. It means that their enemies cannot truly perceive the fullness of who they are or the magnitude of their destiny until it's too late. They may be underestimated, dismissed, overlooked, or misjudged, but this is by design. The cloak of invisibility ensures that they remain hidden until it's time for them to be revealed. Think of it as being wrapped in a spiritual camouflage. This camouflage shields their plans, their identity, their gifts, and their breakthroughs from being prematurely attacked or sabotaged. Even opportunities that could expose them too early are delayed until the right moment. This is why many chosen ones live through seasons where they feel unseen or unnoticed. They might have extraordinary gifts but no platform, incredible wisdom but no audience, or powerful ideas but no resources. Yet this is not punishment, but protection. Enemies cannot attack what they cannot accurately identify. By the time they realize who the chosen one is, the assignment has already advanced too far to be stopped. This cloak also works in environments filled with jealousy, envy, or hidden malice. It blinds harmful eyes and deafens harmful ears to the chosen one's next move. Divine invisibility preserves their innocence, their strategy, and their timing. When the appointed moment arrives, the cloak lifts and they are revealed, not as they were underestimated, but as who they truly are. This ensures that their rising is unstoppable. 4. The mirror of spiritual reflection. Every chosen one carries an invisible mirror, a spiritual law of reflection built into their destiny. Whatever intention is sent toward them, whether good or bad, bounces back to the sender multiplied. This is why people who plot harm against a chosen one often find themselves experiencing the very chaos, heartbreak, or downfall they wished upon them. This is not revenge. The chosen one rarely even knows about the plots until after they collapse. Instead, it is a self-regulating spiritual principle working on their behalf. The mirror doesn't only reflect harm, it also magnifies blessings. Those who sow kindness, generosity, or loyalty into the life of a chosen one often find themselves reaping unexpected breakthroughs. This reflection is so precise that it often shocks those who witness it. Someone lies about the chosen one, only to be publicly exposed for their own deception. Someone sets a trap for them, only to fall into a trap of their own making. Someone tries to block their opportunity, only to have their own door shut. This mirror protects not just their physical well-being but also their reputation, finances, and emotional stability. It's like an automatic shield of justice that requires no human intervention. Even when the chosen one prays for mercy on their enemies, the mirror still enforces spiritual law. This force gives them peace, because they do not have to fight every battle. Battles fight themselves. The mirror of reflection ensures that while they focus on their assignment, everything sent against them is automatically handled, and every seed sown into them returns to its source magnified. 5. The armor of truth and integrity. While many people try to shield themselves with manipulation, deceit, or calculated appearances, the chosen one's greatest armor is truth and integrity. This is not merely about telling the truth in casual conversation, but about living in such alignment with honesty and righteousness that their entire life becomes unassailable. Integrity acts like spiritual armor that deflects arrows of slander, accusation, or character assassination. Lies may be shouted louder, spread faster, and even believed temporarily, but the enduring strength of truth always outlasts them. A chosen one's life becomes a testimony that speaks louder than rumors. Even when their reputation comes under heavy attack, the armor of truth restores them in due time. Integrity is magnetic to divine protection. It attracts favor, trust, and unseen defense. When a chosen one refuses to manipulate, to bribe, to scheme, or to twist words for gain, they may appear to lose in the short term. But in the long term, the spiritual realm honors that decision and shields them. The armor of truth is why many chosen ones survive false accusations that would have destroyed others, or recover from betrayals that could have ruined their credibility forever. Truth acts as both sword and shield. It cuts through lies while shielding the one who wields it. This armor is not flashy, and it often requires painful patience. But when storms of deception pass, only the chosen one is left standing firm, unharmed, and more respected than before. Their integrity speaks even when they remain silent, and their honesty builds walls that enemies cannot climb. 6. The network of angelic watchers. Though invisible to human eyes, angelic watchers are constantly stationed around a chosen one, moving silently yet powerfully on their behalf. These are not myths or fairy tales but spiritual realities, divine bodyguards assigned specifically to those carrying a heavenly assignment. Their presence manifests in various ways: warning dreams that alert you of danger, sudden gut feelings to avoid certain roads, unexpected delays that keep you out of harm's way, or unexplainable rescues from situations that should have ended in disaster. These angelic beings operate under divine command, carrying out protective strategies beyond human understanding. They stand guard at night when the chosen one sleeps, and they walk alongside them in daylight, unseen yet active. Many testimonies of miraculous survivals, such as walking away from accidents untouched, being spared from sudden violence, or escaping harmful environments without explanation, are evidence of these angelic watchers. They also block paths that appear attractive but would derail destiny. Sometimes what feels like rejection, failure, or disappointment is actually angelic intervention keeping the chosen one aligned to their true course. Beyond physical protection, they also guard the mind and spirit, strengthening them in times of despair or whispering encouragement when everything feels lost. These watchers may even stir strangers to help the chosen one at the exact moment of need, arranging coincidences that are not coincidences at all. Their loyalty is unshakable, and their vigilance never sleeps. The chosen one is never truly alone. The unseen army around them ensures that no weapon formed against them prospers. 7. The hedge of divine timing. One of the most subtle yet powerful protective forces surrounding a chosen one is divine timing. Unlike human timing, which is impatient, rushed, or delayed by circumstance, divine timing is flawless. Every door that opens, every relationship that begins, every opportunity that arrives, does so at the exact moment it was meant to. This hedge of timing ensures that the chosen one is never prematurely exposed to traps or placed in environments that would harm them. Often, this timing shows up as delays that feel frustrating in the moment, but are actually acts of protection. The missed bus that annoyed you might have kept you from a crash. The job rejection that broke your heart may have spared you from years in a toxic environment. The late arrival that embarrassed you may have been the exact delay that saved your life. Timing is a spiritual guardrail that blocks premature exposure and prepares proper elevation. Because of this, the chosen one often finds themselves arriving late by human standards, but always right on time by divine standards. Their enemies may prepare ambushes, but they never arrive when expected. Opportunities meant to trap them expire before they can step into them. Likewise, blessings arrive not too early when they are unprepared, and not too late when it's already wasted, but exactly when their spirit and destiny are aligned. The hedge of timing is why nothing in a chosen one's life is wasted. Even detours and delays end up being protective pathways. What looks like waiting is actually divine scheduling working to keep them safe and aligned. 8. The fire of purpose. Every chosen one is wrapped in an invisible yet palpable fire of purpose. This fire is not just symbolic, it has tangible effects on the atmosphere around them. Those who approach with ill intentions often feel discomfort, agitation, or even sickness in their presence. The fire of purpose repels hidden agendas the way heat repels darkness. It is a purifying energy that burns away false connections, unworthy opportunities, and manipulative relationships. Many chosen ones are puzzled by why people sometimes seem irritated, restless, or hostile toward them without reason. It is often the fire of purpose exposing and unsettling hidden darkness in others. At the same time, this fire is magnetic to those who are aligned with their destiny. People who are genuine, kind, or divinely assigned feel warmth, inspiration, and clarity in their presence. This dual effect ensures that the chosen one is both protected from danger and surrounded by those who can truly contribute to their journey. The fire of purpose also works internally, burning away distractions, habits, and attachments that would dilute their calling. It refines them like gold in a furnace, ensuring that only what is pure remains. This can feel painful at times, like being stripped of people, possessions, or positions, but it is always for their protection. Those who try to get too close with hidden envy or destructive motives often find themselves inexplicably uncomfortable or removed from their circle. The fire is not controlled by the chosen one, it is embedded in their destiny. It ensures that their life remains guarded, purified, and aligned to their greater purpose, even when they do not fully understand it themselves. 9. The circle of spiritual allies. Finally, every chosen one is surrounded by a circle of allies, some seen, others unseen, who operate as guardians, mentors, and helpers along their journey. These allies are not always permanent companions, but they arrive at crucial times, sent by divine orchestration. Some may be human beings, a mentor who offers wisdom, a friend who provides comfort, a stranger who extends generosity, or a partner who strengthens their resolve. Others may be spiritual beings assigned specifically to encourage, instruct, and protect. This circle ensures that even in seasons of loneliness, the chosen one is never truly unguarded. Many times, these allies appear unexpectedly, providing solutions, resources, or guidance at the exact moment of need. They may vanish just as suddenly, having fulfilled their purpose, leaving the chosen one stronger and more prepared for the next stage of their journey. In addition, this circle operates like a spiritual network. While the chosen one is praying in silence, someone else is interceding for them across the world. While they are facing a battle, someone else is standing in the gap, unknowingly moved by divine prompting. This circle is not about numbers, but about alignment. Even when enemies surround them in multitudes, the circle ensures that the chosen one is never outnumbered. In unseen dimensions, this network forms a fortress that shields them from isolation, discouragement, and attack. It is proof that destiny is never carried alone. The circle of spiritual allies is heaven's way of ensuring that no weapon formed against the chosen one prospers, because they are always backed, always covered, and always supported, even when they cannot see it. This is the Chosen Seer channel. If you've watched this far, it's because your spirit recognizes these forces at work in your own life. Remember, the chosen one doesn't just survive, they fulfill their calling under constant invisible protection. Subscribe for more revelations like this, and if this message has reached you at a moment you needed it most, type 1111 in the comments to activate divine blessings over your life. Thank you for watching.